a check-in for the Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, July 2025. I've pulled one card for you and an oracle card. So remember, these are general readings. Roles can be reversed. Tarot is genderless. The best way to get the most out of your tarot reading is to focus on yourself. Tarot is best done when it's used for self-development instead of focusing on another person. We have the Tower coming out. The Tower is divine intervention. The Tower is dramatic change, unexpected upheavals here. And in this deck, the Tower is Rapunzel. So I see this, because it's divine intervention, there's something here that fell apart to be rebuilt. This is Scorpio energy, which is the agent of change. Now, the reason that this happens is so that you can be redirected towards something that's better for you. Remember, tarot is genderless. We have goddess here. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Men can have feminine energy because Cancer is a feminine side. A feminine side. The sign of water is feminine. So I feel like what, the angels, guides, God have to say here for you is to remember your self-worth in all of this, to be gentle with yourself. We have the Cyclops here, Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is expansion, but it's also an energy of waiting. And the Chariot, which is actually Cancer energy. This is the Chariot. The sign of the mystic. Because you are a water sign, you're naturally already very intuitive. And you have to trust that. Your intuition, your femininity, whether you're a man or a woman, is your superpower. Okay, if you're a man and you're a water sign and you're very sensitive and you're very emotional, that's still a good thing. That is your superpower, okay? So harness that divine feminine energy, man, woman, whatever, because we have something here. We have something here. In your future, okay? And it's because it's the Chariot, a lot of readers are going to tell you this is momentum, this is a vehicle, this is you going somewhere. It can be metaphorical, and actually there is a pause before taking this next step, okay? And I feel like because this is general reading, I can't get too specific, you guys, but this is like the calm before the storm, right? The storm of the next chapter of your life where you're making vast improvements. Because that storm already happened. Lightning already struck that tower. Rapunzel's putting that hair down, asking for help. You have to be your own savior here. And you have to use, your intuition and your femininity here to get yourself out of something and take yourself towards something new here. With the Cyclops wanting to expand and the Chariot wanting to move in a different direction. This is your power card. What's the outcome here of this situation? What's the outcome of this situation? Once again, number 7. We have 7 coming out in your reading. This is the card of the mystic. Develop that feminine energy. Develop that intuition. Develop that more, okay? Because I feel like if you lean into your intuition, your psychic abilities, if you lean into that more, psychic really, it comes from the word psyche, which is your mind, which is your brain, the power in your brain, the power in your mind. Lean into that, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys could feel overwhelmed here with what do I do now? And this is Aladdin here, choosing their next phase in their life, like the little lamps here. And if you remember the story of Aladdin, this is the genie in the bottle making the wish. Energy goes where attention flows. So are you going to put all your energy into a person? Are you going to put all your energy into your ex or into a person that you're talking to now? Are you going to put all that energy into your intuition for yourself? That's what you have to ask yourself here, because I feel like a lot of you guys could be very confused or overwhelmed as to what to do, and you're completely bypassing your own maturity, your own wisdom, completely bypassing that here. Four of Wands. This is a victory. It can represent an engagement, but because this is a general reading, I'm not throwing anything specific out there. A lot of you guys could be religious, or, you know, maybe you go to church, maybe you pray with the Hierophant here. Whatever your religion is here, I'm not here to preach to you about that. But there could be a ceremony that you guys attend at a church. Could be maybe you go to a wedding here or something like that. Or maybe this is what you want to create, right? Everybody's different out there. And if that's what you want to create, remember, energy goes, what is that? How does that saying go? Energy goes where attention flows, something like that. So you're going to create whatever you put your energy into. What do you want the most? Because we only have so much energy in the day, right? We only have so much time in the day to create our vision, to enact our will here. And so it's important to decide, you know, do I want to put all my energy into wondering what my ex is doing? Do I want to put all my energy into a relationship? Do I want to put all my energy into creating a better future for yourself? And how am I going to do that? So stop and ask yourself that question there. And if what you're truly desiring is a relationship, is a marriage, if that's what you're truly desiring here. I know Cancers, they're very much homebodies. They love family. And if you want to create a family here, then you got to get real, right? You got to get real about the type of people that you spend your time around. We have the Empress here, which is the Divine Mother. Some of you guys, this can sometimes talk about pregnancy, but this is also Mary Magdalena. A lot of you guys could be, like I said before, sensing a lot of you guys could pray or be religious here. Going to a church, praying, maybe you pray at night. And once again, I'm not here to tell you what to believe in God, not to believe in God. I'm telling you to lean into your strength here. I'm telling you to lean into your femininity here. I'm telling you to trust yourself here to make a decision. Because you can't put all that energy into somebody else. Can't put all that energy into someone else and, you know, expect them to be your savior. You have to be your own savior here. So if what you want is a family, I feel like a lot of you guys, that's what you want here, is a marriage and maybe even children, like the happily ever after. Let's get some advice. Nine of Cups. I feel like a lot of you guys are not happy. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups is about fulfillment here. And because we have the Tower, the lightning striking the tower, and Rapunzel is like trying to ask for help, trying to satisfy their will here, because you have maybe you guys had a relationship that didn't end in marriage, and love and marriage, maybe that didn't happen for you. Maybe it's not a happy family here. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Nine of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups. Yes. A lot of you guys could have put energy into somebody here who is a knight, not a king or an emperor. The knight here, the Knight of Cups, is not usually somebody who ends up being the husband, or you know what I mean, the wife. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys, and that happens. I mean, we put all our energy into a person, and thinking that because you give them all this energy, and affection that they're going to do what you want. You're forcing your will on someone here. But the knights, it's rare that you see a knight, if they enter your life, that they're going to stay for the long haul here. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys could put your energy into a knight. Now remember, you deserve better. Okay, you're the goddess, you're whatever, you know, gender you are, you deserve better. The sun here is coming in to remind you to be optimistic. You know, you have to be optimistic, but you also have to be honest with yourself here. Get some oracle cards. Listen to your intuitive feelings. This is what I've been saying the whole time, you guys. You have to learn to trust yourself. Before you get attached to people, you have to kind of interview them. Go through the checks and balances. Because I feel like a lot of you guys who are coming here, a lot of you Cancers who are coming here, you want that happily ever after, but you've been maybe investing too much into the wrong people, not trusting your intuition. Lean into that psychic ability, lean into that. Because you have more powerful gifts than you realize. You don't have to put all your energy into somebody else. Make sure that they're giving back to you. And that's going to be the key to a lasting relationship, is finding somebody who has reciprocal energy with you. Okay, what do we have here? We have red, forgive. Forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself. If maybe you trusted in the wrong person, you put too much energy to someone who didn't give back to you. Forgive yourself. The sun, we have the sun came out twice. Stay optimistic. Paint the sun back into your sky. The sun came out twice in your reading here. Okay. So this is joy, you know, this is optimism, this is happiness. Paint the sun back into your sky. Universe, we are all just stardust. Isn't that true? What is that Coldplay song? We are all made of stars. We are all made of stars. Yes. Let me get another angel card here. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Okay, this is what I'm picking up on your reading here. Because the Tower was the first card. The first card is the strongest. And I feel like a lot of you guys could have lost optimism after this Tower event came into your life, you know. Once again, the Tower, you know, the Tower is like God striking something down, the angels destroying something that's actually, you know, not meant to be in your life. So if you found yourself, you know, the victim of some kind of sudden, unexpected upheaval, you know, a breakup, your car breaking down, you having to move, or, you know, maybe you lost your job, whatever that thing is, that is meant to direct you towards something, and to stay optimistic during this time, during this transition. And, you know, be gentle with yourself, even though something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. There's a divine plan for you. There's a bigger plan for you. And the people who end up on their feet are the ones who can endure these hard life lessons with optimism and transmute that negative experience into something positive, okay? And develop your psychic gifts. And a lot of you guys have this, this mystic spirit, this divine gift. We all have it, you know. Once again, the word psychic comes from psyche. We all have it. You all, especially as a water sign, you have great gifts. Focus on that. Focus on the positive. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed in whatever thing that went wrong in your life. With that Tower coming in, use it to your advantage. Use it to your strength. Ask yourself, what's next? How am I going to build something better for myself without having to beat myself up for something not going the way that I wanted it to, right? Any final messages for the Cancer? I'm telling you, heartache. A lot of you guys got your heart broken by a Knight of Cups. You might have even been thinking that it was going to lead to marriage, happily ever after. Maybe that didn't happen. Three of Swords here. Things didn't work out the way I wanted them. I'm feeling really down on myself. There's this new opportunity. And this can be anything. This is a general reading here, okay? Ace of Pentacles, it can even be material wealth, okay? Let's say you invested money into somebody or into someone and you got your heart broken or things didn't work out. There's always an opportunity. There's always something new around the corner. And a lot of you guys, this is the seedling of a new venture, a new opportunity. I don't necessarily see this as a relationship. It could be, if it is a relationship, it's going to be a satisfying relationship, whereas maybe before it was unfulfilling because you're with somebody who maybe made you all these promises and didn't deliver. Okay, that didn't work out because it wasn't meant to. That person was never going to meet your needs. That thing that fell apart was never going to get you to where you needed to be. It's going to happen. Potentially in a year from now. We are in the year number 9, and that is endings and fulfillment here. The culmination of the end marks the beginning of your triumph here, your hopes. You guys I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to happen for you. Something here, something major is going to happen for you. We have the Star. And the Star is like the subconscious will. It's like, what deep down do you really want to create in this manifest world? Because you and only you have the power to create that. And to get in touch with what is that? What is it that I subconsciously really want to create? And how do I do that? And have I been doing it correctly? Or have I just been putting a lot of energy into something that's not right for me, or into somebody that's not right for me? So you have to ask yourself these questions, get to the root of it, so that you can get to the rewards. And I see great rewards here for you. After devastation, after heartache. And that happens as a lesson. And I know it's hard to maintain that optimism in the face of heartache, in the face of devastation, in the face of things not working out. But you have to maintain that optimism because you have to know that this is a life lesson from the divine. And what are they teaching me? What can I get out of it? How can I get to this fulfillment that's here, that's next for you? Wishing on a star, hoping on a star, wanting something badly. Not realizing that you are the creator here. You are the creator. And you can create this Ace of Pentacles here, whatever it is that you want to create, that will, that subconscious drive. Maybe it is, a happily family. Maybe that's what you want. Or maybe it's, maybe you want to turn a passion into your career. Or maybe you want, it's a general reading here. Maybe what you really, really want is like world peace, something like that. But whatever it is, you're the one who's going to do it. So put that energy and that focus onto creating your will. Don't give away your power here to somebody who doesn't have the same vision as you. Because I feel like a lot of you guys fell for a knight, not an emperor, not a king, not somebody who's going to be at the finish line. This is your movie. Life is your movie. Life is but a stage, and it's what you make it. That's why I always say when I come on here, use tarot to your advantage. Use it for you. And it makes me disappointed when I think about the reality that we come to, a lot of people come to YouTube Tarot to find out what their ex is doing. Will my ex come back? And that's just a huge error. on our parts, because that person isn't meant to be with you. And you attaching all of your happiness, all of your drive, all of your will, wasting it all on a person is not God's will for you. You will get hurt. So when you come to tarot and when you watch tarot readers, whoever you watch it from the lens of what can this teach me, instead of what is my ex doing? Will my ex come back? We've got to stop focusing on a person. If what you really want to create is love and harmony, once again, you still have to look at yourself and ask yourself, what lessons am I not learning? What mistakes am I repeating? How can I create this? That person isn't going to help you. That ex isn't going to help you. That door is closed. Release that. And make the changes that you need today to get over this heartbreak, to create your will, divine destiny, whatever you're supposed to do here in this life, whether it involves another person or not. Create that opportunity for yourself. And there's something new, not the past. That past, the door is closed, okay? That isn't your future. That isn't your fate. It's just meant to teach you, to, teach you the lessons that you need to make yourself stronger. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. Don't let this defeat or this setback make you jaded. It's meant to redirect you. It's meant to help you build what you're really supposed to do here in this life. All right, I'll see y'all on the other side. Bye.